Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Struggling Survival server, where today's struggle is going to be hopefully maybe getting our, you can't see it, getting our iron farm together, finally, hopefully. We'll see how things go. But the first step in this little adventure is going to be getting some string, and as I learned last time, you can actually get string from piglin trades. We got our equipment here. Ooh, a little bit of rubber banding. And so we'll just hop in here and see how it goes. So glad to have slow speed. Of course. Oh, that feels so good. This though, that falling down there won't probably feel as good. Ooh, okay. So I think there probably is like a proper way to do this. Oh, if I get on the slow side, he's done. Oh, I can't aim. Heck yeah. Oh, this feels awesome. Oh, hello, friend. Got him. Instant death. We're not gonna fight. I don't want to deal with that. Can't take too much damage because I don't want this helmet to break. Alright, so you have you. I want you. I was hoping there'd be a few more of you guys around, but this is fine. Alright. No. Man. Okay. Well, luckily they're not. Oh, I'm slow again. They're not an intelligent bunch. I'm sorry. So if we just do like a little bit of... You want that? Hey. Nope. That's the wrong way, my guy. Let's see. Alright, you want it? Yes. Oh, man. Having him in a hole is gonna be a lot harder than I thought. Hey, friend. Oh, yeah, okay, here, go there. Yeah, oh, shiny, look at that. Oh, that's so awesome, it's so pretty. Gold. Yes, got him. Alright. Oh, I should have brought some string, or sticks, or wood. Well, actually, this was in my inventory completely intentionally. Alright, have fun with that. That noise. I have a sound spot. That noise always freaks me out. I feel like a skeleton's shooting at me whenever I hear it. Perfect. Ooh, leather. What if I can get any more friends? Jesus, man. So loud. Oh. Name tag your piglins, everybody. Oh, is that all the gold? Perfect. 41 string. Not too shabby. I'm a bit of a fool. I found it though, if you recall. take a step back, rewind to last episode, where I had a run around and panic about losing my scaffolding. It was here the whole time. So I was right to think that I just shift-clicked it into the wrong place when I was putting things away. I just didn't think I had put any honeycomb away. I guess it was after I made all these beehives. Get back in my inventory, you beautiful, beautiful block. A new day. A new iron farm. In theory, this thing should, like, structure-wise, is basically fully functional. I haven't built the collection system, but, like, it's going to use a lot of hoppers, and you know what we need for hoppers? That's right, iron. So it's a bit of a paradox. I think what I'm thinking now is we need to start populating this thing, which should be interesting. Now, the first thing I want to put in here is our pacified pillager who needs a name tag. Let's see. Ah, there we go. We have. Let's grab a few. Okay, this is important. You know, the name of our pillager is going to be the guy who's making all of our steel. Made of steel. Just why we're going to call him. I don't think anybody will understand this reference. Whee! So he's in here. He's very happy. Oh, come on, man. Is he pacified too? Doesn't look like it. No, oh god. So rude. So rude. I can't tell. I mean, if he's incapacitated, that makes my life so much easier. It really looks like he is. No, don't. There's nothing in those hands. Crunch. Perfect. Oh, he's harmless. I mean, in theory, wouldn't he just follow me? Perfect. 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 Alright, Robonate. Oh, I could maybe lead the boat. That feels like playing with fire. I thought that was a spider. Okay. Cool. So... bring him up to this thing, because I think this would be the best way to get him onto the track. And then I did forget to grab, see, we're going to put him onto the rails and transport him. I did forget what might be the most important part of this whole process, the minecart. Which, unfortunately for us, requires iron, which has been established we don't have. Okay, let's do a little... I wonder, can you? Okay, hold on, I'm gonna cook up something beautiful. Now, I also am going to temporarily put a block, maybe not here, I'll put a block here. Because what I really don't want to have happen is for some reason for like the pillager to come back down this way and run back down the line and go into our like breeder or the trading hall. So I don't want to have them like spit out an iron golem somewhere weird over there, like an iron golem over there could trample our crops, do all sorts of awful things. We don't want that. We just want... I'm gonna need to alternate these. This might get a little, as they say, scuffed. I'm really hurting for powered rails, huh? Well, I feel like you should. This should be fine. Okay. That'll help. You get shot out there. Me, I can just break that. Yeah. That should be plenty of space. Plenty of space. Then we make this look even more beautiful. Boom. I'm not a heathen. We'll make this a little... we'll have those on the same side. This is not a symmetric build. There. Okay, that should be good enough. This is a thing of beauty. Okay. Now, I just want to double check what I've done up top there. So we have ourselves a little catwalk set up top here. So we have our rail line, goes through this little catwalk around. The idea, I did test this in creative. You activate the activator rail and it spits them out on this trapdoor, and then you can manually close it. I think they take like half a heart of damage, but that's fine for the ease of the villagers dropping in. Like, you hook this up to a villager breeder with a minecart output, and you don't have to worry about any of the finickiness. Let's try that again. You don't have to worry about any of the finickiness of like villager AI. They just get put here where they can't move. You drop them to there where they can't move, and then you pray that nothing goes wrong along the way. So that's why we're here, and we're double checking. And then I want to get him in here first, just because I feel like bringing him in, like after the villagers are put in, if they spawn like an iron golem weird while we're put in a weird spot, like say for some reason one spawns up here, we're trying to push him in, iron golem will come down, kill him, and then I'll have to sit in a boat for 2 hours and wait for another crossbow to break, and I really would rather not do that. So double check this, get him in, clean everything up, then we put the villagers in. And the villagers should be just pressing a button 12 times. Alright. No! Okay, maybe I should think more when doing that now. Close call. Can I access it from here? Bingo. I mean, like, in theory, he's not gonna be able to path over the rails properly. Maybe we'll put him here. like this. Then we'll just make a little ring for him. A little ring like this. And then if we actually just temporarily, and then if we just do this, perfect. Oh, does this version of the weird Minecraft acceleration mechanics? You might be going fast. Hey, friend. Yeah, you want to get in there? Yeah, you do. Perfect. Perfect. I'll break these just in case we get some clipping. And, be on your way. Let's see if we can beat him. Perfect. Okay. We gotta run. We run. Oh my gosh. So excited. We're gonna have unlimited iron. I can make so many iron trapdoors. They're so good. Where is he? Where is he? Well, he's just up there. Rails are fast. Faster than me. This is what the scaffolding is. Oh, I think I heard. Did I hear him? Maybe I'm hallucinating. Over here. Oh, that sounds like him. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Now, if we just do this again, because I don't want to hit him, because I will kill him if I hit him. Beautiful. Then we just do this, and then we push him into the corner, actually. Yes, and then we drop him. Perfect, and now he's in place. And then if we hit this button is kind of the farm shut off. I can't reach it, so we're gonna have to do this. I said, come on. It's working creative. Oh, I wonder if it's the... Nope. Okay, interesting. Well, then I guess... Well done. Oh, well, I guess we can't turn this farm off. I didn't want to anyway. Minecraft Earth isn't flat either. There's curve. There is an arc to this world. Isn't that weird? Alright. Minecarts are in. We have buttons. Oh! Holy moly, okay. Okay, well, he was not having it. I forgot one crucial detail. Oh, wow, he is not having it. This is currently set to have villagers go into this. We don't want that. Especially because it might be... Okay, you're gonna just stay there. Let's double check, so that's there. So we want to go up front. Light on means they go in here, so we hit this button. Light off, they go through. I just want to double check, make sure that worked properly. It did. Okay. So now if they go back, then we'll have some problems. But what are the odds, right? We go back. Now that that's been... Okay. Let's just real quick run through. Is there anything else that could cause problems? I don't think so. So now, for real this time, we hit the button. Oh, come on, man. Oh, I thought that was a baby. Oh, okay. No, I think it's fresh animations being weird. No, babies cannot enter that area. Alright, so I think... Oh, I'm so sorry. It might take a while. I guess I'll take this time to set this up. Get launched. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Okay. It's a race. It's a race. He's probably gonna win. He does have the rail advantage. We're gonna go up. Oh, maybe I will beat him. Maybe scaffolding is the fastest way to move from point A to point B. That minecart is empty. And he's notably not anywhere. Interesting. Uh-oh. Is he in here? I might need to go watch that flashback back. Did it spit him out somewhere weird? Oh, joy. Yeah, so... Huh. I wonder, maybe it can't spit him out onto this because it's down? I think that's how that wasn't created and it still worked. Alright, I'm gonna go check the flashback and see what happened, and then I will be back. Welcome back to the flashback mod. Here we have the back of our building, where we'll be finding out what the heck happened. So right now we're about halfway through it. So is that the pillager? Yes. So he went up and he didn't take any damage. So yeah, he went up there no problem. Let's see if he takes like any damage ticks. He goes up, he goes through. Then up, no damage, up, no damage. Interesting. So then we went scrub through here. Yeah, everything set back up. So it's like closer to the end. Okay, so there he is. We'll play it from here. So I guess he's... He looks so weird. So he goes there, he goes up, up. Oh my god. No! What? Okay, wait, what happened? Alright, I'll zoom in here a little bit. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's bad on the chains. Okay. Well, that's fixable. He just walked off. Oh my god. Oh my god. Villager AI is something else. This is the phase of a man with a mission, I guess. Oh jeez. The timing on this is immaculate as well. Like, if I had looked in the right direction, I probably would have seen the death particles there. We'll play that one more time. There, yeah. Oh my god. Okay, well, that's an easy fix, then. Just something on top of the chains. Oh my god, that's really funny. No matter how much you plan for villagers, there's always like a trick that they got up their sleeves. I guess there is the chance that it would put it like there and be weird, but I think I could nudge them if I needed to. We'll try this. Otherwise, trapdoors on the edges would probably be a good move. Where's the sun? I can't see it. Eee, where it happened. There we go. Alright, horse. We're gonna try this again. Your friend's in a better place. Yeah, we follow. So now we know if we just book it, we can beat them. Try not to glitch the horse out. Just go here. Don't take fall damage. Just run. And I think they changed it so that minecarts can actually like run through unloaded chunks, I believe. I'll just hop up here. There we go. Okay. So we're making good time. We might actually be able to see the drop. Otherwise, this will be a nice, beautiful, flawless wide shot in flashback mode. Alright. Now we wait. See, that's what's supposed to happen. When that goes through. And then... I guess I should probably also test to make sure that, like, if there's multiple villagers... I mean, it should work if there's multiple villagers in the space, right? Oh my god. That... Okay. Ooh, I don't like that. Okay, you know, we're gonna... Gonna be a little extra safe. I didn't like that he touched the carpet there. So we don't need to do that for these ones, but we do need to do it here. And then I guess we'll probably just break these. Or maybe, honestly, maybe I'll just leave this set up here because there's gonna be a roof on this thing. You won't be able to see it. Okay. So he's looking good. He's looking happy. Very pleased with his new living situation. I mean, like, the number of roommates he has is going down from, like, upwards of 10 to, like, 2. So this is an upgrade, I swear. We treat our villagers very, very well here. So now we're gonna send out 2 spaced reasonably spaced apart. 1, 2. I'm just hoping there's no like weird collision stuff. But if this works, then I'm gonna be so happy. Yes! Okay, perfect. Now, as long as they drop properly. Incredible. Alright, so that's shut off. They're just chilling. Alright, remember, reasonably spaced apart. Hopefully that's enough to fill the rest of the farm. I think the mega villager here is probably 9 more in there. Oh, and I really do gotta get more. I gotta pick up those minecarts. 1, 2, 3. Let's go see if things still work. And I'm not gonna do any fancy parkour this time. I'm just gonna observe from like here. Perfect. 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 It's perfect. It's perfect. It literally just works. And then we just... No! Okay, so now we know that these are actually very important blocks to have. I think... Yeah, they should pathfind into there. Alright, he needs some help. I mean, worst case scenario, just push him out in the water. Yeah, you're gonna get just... Alright, so I mean, like, in theory, he wants to be on those beds. So they're gonna sleep. And then he'll drop down and then go sleep, and then everything will be fine. You know, it's almost nighttime. I want to test my sleep theory, and... while we wait for it to become nighttime, we can collect our little minecart stack. Look at that! This thing could get very tall very fast. I love things like this. Dang, I was hoping I could like scaffolding it and break it all in one drop. I'm not that good. Perfect. Perfect. That goes there. Nice. Problem solved. Alright, space them out again. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's like 3 left in there. 1, 2, 3. I think it would be really cool to have like an actual like rail network for players to ride on too. I think that would be very cool. All right, so let's see if this will work better. Flawless. Flawless. All right, let's look here. Oh, check this out, guys. Yeah. That's right. Minecart clutch. Bet you don't see that every day. And I just did a river clutch too. Huge. Well, I really am such a pro gamer. God dang it. You didn't see anything. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that might be a little problematic. I think that means they tried to claim those beds. So that might make the iron farm not work. Which would be really annoying. The solution is to go through and break all of these beds, which is gonna be, I really, really, really hope that that's just gonna resolve. So now what I need to do is we just drop them in and then see if they all sleep in their beds. And if they do, this works. If these guys don't, maybe we just break that glass block and send them down and try again. But, okay, that was a good sign. Yeah, so we'll see how they behave tonight. And then I guess we're gonna bob him up and see if we get some golems going. Lovely, okay. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Okay, this sucks. Okay. Oh, thank God. Okay, so there's still... That was perfect timing. Oh my God. Okay, so yeah, I think there's some weird bed claiming things going on here, but looks like they got it all sorted out and everybody's sleeping, which means, in theory, this should work. Oh, no, you aren't going anywhere, Buster. So, we should... I don't have a bow. I need to figure out if there's like a better way to do this. I know I can't reach it from here. I'm stalling. Oh, I can reach it from here. Why is this not working? I'm an idiot. Okay, well, that was part of the decoration that I haven't gotten to yet. Alright, so we're going to start the decoration right now. Step 1 is adding the windows in. Yeah. Isn't that exciting? Ow. Okay, and then I'm going to have to deal with that golem. But the fact that it spawned means that farm worky. So here we have another one of our classic trapdoor windows. I really like these because, you know, you have the trapdoor block gives you like these nice like edges which look like a window frame. It's like panes in it and stuff, which is great. And the other bonus too is that this like thatch, I think is probably what it is. This thatch part of the trapdoor matches the terracotta beautifully. I really like that. And then of course, as we said last episode, we have this strip of yellow here to just kind of help complete the frame on all 4 sides, so that when you look at it from above, you see yellow on all 4 edges of the window frame instead of just on 3 for the bottom here, which just looks weird. Hey, sir, can you not spawn there, please, and thank you? Can I, I can't even, that's so annoying. Okay, man, I'm gonna have to ask you to, like, very politely, just, like, maybe... Yeah, go that way. That's, like, the best way you could go. Awesome. Is this a thunderstorm now? What the heck? That was a certified croak. I would like to maybe just fill this in first. And then I'm gonna have to deal with that golem. I need so much more scaffolding, too. Oh my god. Perfect. Scaffolding. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wow, these are some sounds to fall asleep to. Lovely. Yeah, so the lava's gonna help speed this up. Look at him go. Oh, we're iron rich. Oh my god. Finally. Finally. I've been meaning to make this farm for quite some time. I wonder if YouTube would let me download, like, the auto-generated captions. I could control F and see how many times I said the phrase iron farm over the past few episodes, or for the past, for the entire series. 29 iron. Incredible. This is how iron farms are meant to be collected, everybody. This is awesome. I'm jumping from joy. The first thing I want to do with... I saw that. The first thing I want to do with this is obviously get the collection system set up, and then I'm gonna have two... I'm gonna have some item sorters here, and I'm gonna have like little... like an auto crafting setup to make iron blocks over here, and then I'm gonna have a poppy collector right here, and I'm gonna have it toggleable. It'll feed into a composter, so we can get bone meal out of this if we want, or if we want poppies for like decoration or red dye, we can choose which ones we want to have. Behold, some 100% genuine homebrew J-Blocks crafted redstone. I did not design the item sorter, but I made the rest of it. So this is just a little contraption to actually like store the iron. It's got the item sorters, one's for poppies, one's for iron. Got these set up here, and then I have this lever for the poppies if I want to compost it, or if I want to save the poppies. But then, of course, the big one. This is a little auto crafting setup to make iron blocks. Look at that. We are no longer running low on iron. I'm really, really happy about this. I think this might actually, right here, this might be enough to do like a full beacon, which is kind of nuts. And this thing's only been up and running for like a few hours. I'm very happy with it. Oh, I did not design this farm. This has been like my go-to iron farm design, and I do not remember who designed it. So I'm gonna find it in post and put it up on the screen. Whoa. Thank you so much, person who designed this farm. I really appreciate you, even though it doesn't seem like it since I completely forgot who you are. I'll also put a link to the tutorial for this in the description. I did make a few like modifications for aesthetics, you know. We have these bars here. And the main thing with these bars is like we do get a little bit of iron leakage, as you can see here. But honestly, I'm fine with that. Like, again, it's only been running for a few hours and we're already at this. Like, nuts. It's nuts. We're set. I just made that. I made that. This is what? 27 plus 4. This is 31. 31 iron right here. I just made this on a whim. On a whim. I can spend iron now. I'm iron rich. This many hoppers, easy. Easy. Not a sweat. But now we're moving on to the build. The big build. I'm very excited for this. I think this needs texturing. Like, look at this here. This looks like it's all the same color. You can like barely tell where the edge is. You have to zoom in like, I don't know how far my zoom mod goes. I want to say like 20 times. It's insane. It's insane. Like you can't tell that there's like 2 different blocks. You can't tell that this is 3 blocks more forward than that. Like you could maybe tell it there. So we need to add the details to really make this pop. Now I don't know if I have enough materials and time to do all 4 sides today, but I want to kind of walk through like the texturing and detailing for at least the front, you know. Gotta have the front since that's what's visible, and also that's what's gonna go in the thumbnail. And then I can do the rest of it kind of off camera between episodes. So let's get going. Let's get building, get a texturing. Good. Already, I would say literally just having these jungle stairs here is making a really big difference. But there's so much more we can do. So now, scaffold up a little bit. Wow, I thought that was a creeper. Jeez. Alright, dude, do you have anything good? Yeah. So build up. Now these, I want to get them oxidized one stage. You only need 3, actually. then pop that there, pop that there, a little bit, so then we'll, oh, that's the wrong trapdoor. I'm a little tired today. And then one, god dang it, oh, wow, I'm, okay. Alright, I gotta get into the flow, you know? The building flow. This. Copper. This. So just imagine the copper is a bit less orange and a bit more jungle colored. And this is the window frame design. Trust me, it looks so much better once the copper oxidizes the stage. So already this has added like an extra pop of detail to the wall. So we'll do the same thing on this window. Ta-da! Then, to kind of blend these windows more into this, you know, orangey brown wall, we're going to use brown concrete powder. So I learned that these go like really, really well together. When I learned like this I really like this combination when I was building this. I feel like this, like, these two colors go together very similarly to like how deep slate, God, come on guys, you're blocking the shot. How like deep slate complements cobblestone. Like the colors are similar enough, but it's also like dark and distinct enough that it really makes like shadows pop. And I feel like the brown concrete powder has that same effect for terracotta, which is really exciting because it lets me, you know, build things with that shading, but in orange, which I haven't done before, so that's new and exciting. And then we just put that there. Look at that, the first bit of texturing down. Now, our door frame, looking a little bland. And then these guys go there. So with this, we kind of have really in the shot again when I'm trying to explain what I've built to the lovely viewers. Oh, he's rubber banding. Don't make me push you in the river. That's right. Stay over there, please. So we have the concrete powder here to kind of give that extra bit of shadow from the wall, but you'll notice that it also goes out onto this side, which I don't want, which is why we're going to put a line of trapdoors going up the wall here. And the nice thing about jungle is it actually goes pretty nicely with this color scheme. Like, the lighter bits of the trapdoor match the terracotta quite well, and then this like darker brown along the edges, even like in the stairs, is like, looks like it was pulled straight off the concrete texture, which is perfect for what we need. So we build it up. Go here, and then perfect. Look at that. Can't even tell there's concrete powder back there. So that'll be our gateway, and already, look at that. Now, I think these two bits are starting to look a bit more distinct. Of course, you still have like all that weird blending going on there, but already there's a lot more nice detail. Just imagine that all of these trapdoors are blue, and then ideally I want to swap these out for prismarine because it's like just a little bit lighter, and I think I like that more, even though this will match this better. I want the prismarine. I want the prismarine. And then I decided to go with. Oh, that should be plenty. I decided to go with dark oak for the doors here. There's a few more doors. Grab our trapdoors. And just do a classic double door. Beautiful. We just put a little bit of this there, and a little bit of this there. Look at that. We have a proper entrance. So to make this less bland, like I said, I want to do something similar to this building. You know, throw in a few extra bits of, or a few extra blocks to make it look more bricky. And so the blocks we're going to be using for this are going to be bricks, granite, and yes, we do, packed mud, and mud bricks. Mud bricks vary occasionally. I think these all go together pretty nicely. This is actually kind of, like I said with the orange, going more into like the reddish orange of this, and the mud is more so leaning into the browns. So you're kind of pulling it in the two directions that it can go. That makes sense. So for this one, I do like how I did the texturing creative, so I'm just going to kind of copy that. So I'm going for the bricks, because I feel like brick is a weird texture. Like, it's got this, like, this red, like, honestly, kind of a dark red. Then it also has, like, all of these, like, white lines on it. I feel like that makes, it's weird to use. And it's also, it's super, I feel like it makes it, like, all the white makes it super noisy. But it's great for adding, like, pops of detail. Which is why I think it works really well in here. Like, we have this super, super boring texture, and then we have, like, this crazy detailed texture there. I think for me at least, that contrast works quite nicely. So I'm treating this as kind of more of a darker block and putting it in like corners. And the granite I'm treating more like just general, like the granite and the mud, I'm treating a bit more just like general wear and tear. So there's not really a rhyme or reason to this. And that's something I want to try maybe messing around with a little bit here, because it looks, doing like no rhyme or reason with the granite in creative made this top bit look a bit too splotchy. And I'm really not sure how I feel about that. Which is why I'm doing this whole thing, without figuring out how I want to actually do the texturing. I feel like putting in the granite and the mud and stuff works better in kind of smaller concentrated patches, rather than trying to do like an equal balance of like terracotta, mud, granite, brick. Because that's what I tried to do here. I tried to balance all of these blocks somewhat equally, maybe having stone be the most prominent block, since it is like the smooth gray. That would make all the other weirder, brickier textures pop out a bit more. And I tried to translate that to the terracotta with these blocks, and I don't think it worked, because really the only bricky block we have isn't actually the bricks, it's the granite. The polished granite here, which we're not using in the texturing. So I need to figure out a different style. I like this bit here. You know, it looks a bit more run down. It's kind of like, it looks like an abandoned factory, or it looks like an old factory, which is the aesthetic that I want. Now, we got to do something about that blending there. Maybe a nice little roof trim. So, here's the roof trim. I'm really, really happy with this. I did something a little weird with the stairs to kind of give it that like jagged look, which is something I feel like you see that a lot on like British buildings. I don't know what like I'm sure there's like a proper masonry term for it, but it's like you definitely see it like on the edges and on these like roof trims, like they do like brick patterns that look kind of like this. I want to try and capture that with the stairs, and I think it works, and that makes this look so much better already. I feel like this space has been dramatically improved. There's one other little extra detail. So I have this wall up here, but it looks too smooth. I want this wall to have a nice jagged aesthetic as well, similar to this. How on earth would we do that? So we just put down the flower pots, it like pops the walls out like this. So I'll just lay down a line of these. Oh. And look at that. I might need to, we'll go a little back on this. Honestly, that tree's probably be a good vantage point. And look at that. Like, it's such a nice little bit of like roof texture, maybe like a fence looking thing. We're gonna go up there and take a look. Yeah, oh my god. Look at that. Already dramatic improvement. We took basically something that looked like this, and in, you know, what has it been, like 15 minutes? We're not counting the prep time. We are not counting the prep time. Oh boy. Once you have all the materials, it takes like 15 minutes to turn this into this. In survival, of course, with a reference image from having done planning and messing around in creative. But yeah. Like, texturing. Right there. That oxidized trapdoor. That, I think it looks so much better than the bright orange. And so I want to, basically take this and translate it to every side of this building. And can you see my vision now? Can you see it? We're making this, we're breathing life into this factory through texturing. And I'm not a texturing expert. I've only started texturing, or like actually really doing shading and texturing within the past like a couple of years. After, watching good old Hermitcraft. It's so cool, and I'm liking my build a lot more now that I'm doing it, which makes me happy. I think before we ascend, I want to add a little note to this edge here. So another thing when I was designing this is I was very paranoid about, like, since this does have, a farm inside of it that is spawning mobs, I wanted to make sure that the exterior was spawn-proofed. So I added this little extra, like, slab, stair, roof trim. Of course I'm out now. Around the edges on these areas so that, the iron golems wouldn't be able to spawn on these blocks. Just as a little extra precaution. And, as we haven't had any golems spawning here, so this spot isn't really a problem spot. But as you saw, when they spawn in the windows, up there is more where I'm worried about. Granted, they're also not spawning up there, but I am gonna, like, slab and stair the top bit there as well. Just to be safe. It's also nice to just, like, not have to worry about skeletons just chilling up here, becoming gargoyles, ready to come to life and drop down and shoot you at a moment's notice. Oh, I summoned rain. Yeah, look at that. And again, already, I think this just adding this bit of jungle up here really helps to kind of, like, draw a line across the, like, a more distinct line across the top of this. Whereas I feel like this one, since this entire face is just like one color, one block, it kind of just blends out a bit more than this. And also, you know, the like plank textures having dark horizontal lines on them really helps with drawing that like vertical top line. Like this is a good hat. I like this a lot. And then, you know, it gives the illusion, like much like this, gives the illusion of shading. It does so much. It does so much, and it's just jungle. It's just jungle planks. So we're gonna do that up there. Already. It's looking a bit, you know, not having two giant holes right there is making this look a lot more finished and professional. Now, there is a little trick I'm gonna have to do on these windows, because as you saw here, you know, that is a spawnable space, and the tops of those are also spawnable spaces. So we need to just do a little, very, very simple bit of spawn proofing. Plop. To make it so that iron golems don't fall out the windows. But like with these things, like I'll just put one here. You like cannot see it. There's like that like line, which it's like a little noticeable, but like from a top-down view, it is not noticeable at all. And like our main vantage point, kind of up there, top down, baby. And already this looks so much less flat. Now I know the scaffolding is in the way here, but I do still need it to be there for texturing, and putting it back will be kind of a pain. So we'll leave that there. Because you can still kind of see the shading. Like there is kind of like this weird gradient with like this darker bit of the jungle from just like Minecraft's natural shading, blending it out like this dark brown into this darker or like slightly lighter brown. That's a pretty nice little gradient. I like that a lot. So yeah, like we're kind of like taking Minecraft's natural shading and just kind of extending it out a little bit more. Boom. A little bit of extra trim, a little bit of extra shading. Adds a lot more shape to this. The wall's going up. I mean, if we have added an extra block of depth, you can really, really feel that. Ah, oh, magnificent. Now, we're gonna do the top bit of texturing. This large expanse here is kind of the problem area that I need to work on, but I also like what I did up at the top there. So we'll do that. And also we'll make the billboard. Man, really? Oh. This is gonna be annoying. Alright, let's axe crit him. only I had a mace, that would have been awesome. I do have a mace. If only I had a mace on me. Let's sleep. I saw that zombie coming towards me. I don't wanna deal with that. I really don't want to deal with that right now. I want to build. Haha. Alright. Oh, hello. I wonder if there are any spiders around. Those would be worth going and grabbing. Really, there's everything. There's even a witch. Really, no? No spider? Dude, if you don't want to be looked at, please don't appear directly in my line of sight. Thank you. Alright. I definitely want to check out what that looks like from our little vantage point we set up by, or not that we set up, but that we have by the barn. So I really want to see how that looks like peeking over the mountains, or the hillside, I guess. And again, the texturing adds so much to this build. So we have the textured area, and then our untextured area right there. Now, I'm gonna call it a hunch and say I'm not gonna be able to texture this entire wall in a minute. You know, I am a pretty okay builder, if I do say so myself. But, you know, an entire wall in a minute, I think that's right now a bit beyond my current abilities. I would love to be able to do that. But I just really at this moment in time, I just don't think it's feasible. Unfortunately. Holy iron, Batman. How much bone will we have too? Woo. That's nice. I do want to make a moss farm. Very in the say in the near future. In a few months. Alright, there we go. So I can see everything a bit better. So the rhyme and reason to this is these have there's a lot more like going on the tops and the bottoms. And they're also like a lot smaller. So what I did with them is I put all the texturing in the corners. Right? So if you look at, we'll start with the top here. We have these mud bits that are actually more acting like a divider line between these like elevated sections on this roof. I don't know what you call this, like roof trim bit. So you have like this 3 block here, that's one. Then you have this, what's that? 8. This 8 blocks here is like the main central one. Then you have another little like wing here. And then these are kind of like trying to act as like semi-shaded divider lines. And then the bottom corner we have this little like brick granite gradient. And then up into the mainly terracotta, and then just put a little bit of, mud and granite all around the edges to just show the wear. That was the thought process for up there. And I think that turned out really well. I think there's a really good like balance of the granite to the terracotta. And then also, since it is a much smaller area, using noisier blocks like the granite and the bricks, I feel like it works a lot better. Because one of the main issues I have with my reference images, there's a lot more granite patches on here. Honestly, kind of like these walls, right? It's got some like the white speck. It's a loud block. It's loud, visual noise. And so just having it everywhere, especially without any sort of rhyme or reason, is kind of, I don't know. It's not necessarily bad. It's just like, it doesn't capture me the same way this captures me, or this captures me. And like with the corners here, that's what these bricks are. These bricks are in a corner, and it's kind of accenting it. And then with this, you can kind of see, this was like the first part I built. So I actually tried layering down the texturing more akin to this, where I have these lines representing bricks. I just didn't have enough variety of blocks to do that effectively in orange. So, going off of what I've just said, accenting corners, like this works well because it technically has, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like six corners, just 6 bottom corners. This has 2. It's a much larger area. So what I'm thinking is maybe doing a bit something kind of like this, but like bigger, and having the bricks and granite be in this corner and this corner, maybe in this corner. Leave that corner untextured just for a little bit of asymmetry, and then for the middle, go a bit harder on the mud, because the mud is a lot smoother, and I think matches the vibe of the terracotta a bit more. Or it's a smooth block like the terracotta, so we kind of still will get this more unbroken aesthetic in the middle, and then we'll have the ladder blocks more so on the edge. That's what I want to try right now. I can yap all I want, but actually building it and seeing it is going to be a lot more useful. Although I am going to need those bricks there. I used as scaffolding. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Oh, I like that. I'm going to zoom out my reference image a little bit. Yeah. No, I like that a lot more than what I did in the reference. Okay. And then maybe have put the mud in to be a bit splotchier to show the wear. Hey, okay. Yeah, no, I like that a lot. So I guess this will be the big one. Then we'll do 2 small ones on these corners, and maybe like a really tiny one. Like maybe, honestly, maybe more of like a splotch in that corner. Maybe that corner could be mud even. See, like on camera, this is the first thing I've tried, but like in the grand scheme of this build's existence, it is maybe like the 4th. 1 reference images, 2, 3, 4. No. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Bad. Don't do that. Not appreciated. Fine, I guess I'll sleep. Gosh. Ooh. Okay, this is... Okay. Initial impressions are interesting. So we'll hop up on the tree and take a bit more of a high up look. Okay, okay. So there's like kind of, it feels like, to me it feels like it feels like the terracotta is a bit of like a dead space. So might need to add a few more mud splotches, but again, that might make it look too splotchy. So I think I'm gonna leave it like this for now and see how I feel. But the one thing I really, really like putting this on the edges. I think that works really well. Maybe the thing to do would be to add like a little bit of granite more in the middle. But I need to think on that. And the other thing too is from far away, this might also look better. Because I think, I will say, I do like this. I'm just like, I'm on the fence on if I can like improve it. And this is also, I think this is better than what I had built in creative, the splotchy reference image, which, you know what? I'll put this on this side, and then we'll have the reference image up here. You can kind of compare them. And I guess let me know what you think. Let me know which one you prefer. You know, the current server build versus the reference image. And if you don't mind, why? I'm curious. I'm curious. If you want, of course. I'm leaning towards this a bit more, because there's also a bit more like, you know, the rhyme and reason to the texturing. You know, it's constant. This is the bricks and stuff are concentrated in the edges, and the mud is more so just like where it's gotten more worn, which I think is a bit more consistent with how we've textured the top and the bottom. So I do like that. Yeah, I guess maybe it's like the color difference between these is a bit dramatic. I don't know. I could even mess around with throwing in a bit of orange, like of this orange terracotta in here. Maybe like tie this in a bit more. Food for thought. And there is something else I noticed from a distance, but I'll talk about that once we're looking at it from a distance. Ugh, alright. Ooh. I like this a lot more from a distance. I really like that. Oh my god. Already, like, we've only textured, like, only one side of this has been textured. And there's, you know, there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more sides to go. Already, that's such a huge improvement. Now, the one thing that I said that was bugging me is it's the unoxidized trapdoors. They're so bright. Like, it looks like some weird like visual glitch, because like I feel like my brain says like, oh, that's like the inside of like the window frame. That should obviously be darker. That's like where the shadows get cast. But no, it's like a lot brighter. That's weird. Look, that I cannot do anything about that except keep the server loaded overnight or something. But oh wow, I'm really happy with how this turned out. I think it is a very welcome addition to the city, and I need to finish this, but at this moment I do not have the resources to do that, and I want more scaffolding to make my life easier. As you saw, I have some weird scaffolding things set up in there. Oh, I like that. Like from a distance, these like splashes of mud, I think they break it up just enough so that it's still like it doesn't look as plain as that. But you still do get like the effect, or like, you know, you still like have the smoothness of it. Oh, that was a little incoherent. I don't really know what I'm trying to say. Like, we still have like the terracotta look, but I think the mud breaks it up enough that so that it doesn't look plain anymore. And then also you have like the stuff like the windowsills and like all these trims and stuff that have helped out with that a lot. And also the billboard, I'm a really big fan of how the shading on the billboard letters turned out as well. I really like that. This looks so cool from a distance, put next to this building. Oh, the city is like coming together. We have 2 whole buildings in our city. Beautiful. All right, now I also want to check this little vantage point here. I'm really happy with how this texturing turned out, and now I know how to properly texture like those big middle walls, which is really nice. Look at that. So when you come in, you can kind of see just that little billboard peeking over the hill. It's like barely noticeable, and it really blends in well with like the texturing on this rock. You know, these are basically like, they look like the same colors. But that's nice, like a little tease towards something bigger being behind this hill. Oh, excellent. I'm happy. I can't see through there. Well, I think that's all the time I have for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any thoughts and opinions on the texturing, please do leave them in the comments. I would like to hear them if you have them. Because, you know, then I can get better at texturing, which is The end goal. So, have a good day. Have a good night if you are also going to be going to bed shortly. And I will catch you next week. Thank you so much for watching. See ya. Whee!